What is tax depreciation? Today I'm sitting down with Chris from BMT, who's going to share with us how property investors can benefit from this service. So Chris, good morning.
Good morning, Brooke. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming in.
No dramas. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. Now, what is tax depreciation?
Great question. So tax depreciation, essentially what it is, it's a tax deduction related to the building. Or the investor purchases their investment property, starts to wear out over time or depreciate, and the fair wear and tear happens. So the ATO recognises this as, I guess, as a loss of income. So it allows property investors to claim a tax deduction related to those items, and also the structure itself, which is 2.5% over the 40-year period.
Okay, right. So I suppose an example of that would be an investor can replace carpet within their investment after a certain amount of time.
Brilliant, that's a great example. Carpet is given a lifespan or an effective life by the ATO of 8 years.
Okay.
So there's a percentage that the investor is claiming over a period of that 8 years. So each item within the property, so your lights, carpets, blinds, toilet seats and air conditioners, etc. There's about 160 plus assets worth of, to claim.
Yeah.
So these assets will start to have different depreciation rates. So it's our job to establish those values and then apply the depreciation rates applicable, and that's 2.5% once again.
Okay, so how can investors benefit? Like, why is it so important for them to
great question.
do this service?
So how that works is the tax depreciation ends up being, generally speaking, the second largest deductions available for the investor behind the interest rates. And they're quite significant. So what that means in turn for the investor is that the property becomes, I guess, a lot more affordable. There's more cash back in their pockets. It increases the cash flow, and therefore, I guess, more money back for them.
Okay, right. So your role as a quantity surveyor, like how do you get involved? Do you put the report together? Or?
Yeah, so what we do, we estimate construction values day in, day out. So the ATO recognises this to say, can you please provide depreciation schedules to all investor clients? I guess it's the role of the accountant to prepare the tax deductions available, so they'll do the insurances, property management fees, etc., etc. Sure. It's our role to estimate the construction values, so then we help provide those deductions to the accountant. So.
Is it worth for a property investor to get a tax depreciation schedule done on an older property, or? That's
a really, really good question. Yeah. I guess the barbecue chat is that the property's too old, don't get it done, and that property's only about 20 years old or so. So I did mention that there's a 40-year lifespan on the property.
Yeah.
So we can still claim, there's still quite significant deductions on the 20 years that's able to claim. And the carpet was an example that we touched on earlier. What I see when I do a lot of inspections for BMT is that a very standard that I see is an old Queenslander which has been renovated and elevated. So the person that's purchased it, maybe just say it's a previous owner.
Yeah.
And so they've decided, look, I need a bigger house for my growing family. So they elevate the old Queenslander, they put a brand new underneath of the house and renovate the whole top.
Yeah.
So with those renovations taken in mind, they sell the property, and the next purchaser is a property investor.
Yes, okay.
So the property investor can now claim deductions on the brand new part of the building, brand new component, and all the renovations, although they didn't spend a cent on that. So it's definitely worth getting a look at.
And of course, this service it is for investors only, really, like an owner-occupier can't do a tax debt.
It's any income-producing property.
Okay, sure. Income, yeah.
Yeah, so landlords who are providing a rental for tenants to live in, any commercial buildings. The largest one that I've done is the Indooroopilly Shopping Centre.
Yeah.
So they do range from anything small, property down Benley, to a $10 million property.
Well, Chris, thank you so much. I feel like I know so much more myself, so I really appreciate you coming in and sharing some tips and tricks for us.
No dramas. Thanks again for having me, and I hope you got a little bit out of it, which you said you did.
Absolutely.
But if there's any other questions, I'm always here to help you.
Of course, I'll absolutely be sure to hopefully answer any questions my clients come through to me with.
If not, just shoot them our way.
Shoot them your way, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Brooke, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.